Welcome back. Finishing my conversation with Congressman Mike Quigley, Democrat from Illinois' 5th District. Congressman, the Breonna Taylor decision this week means nobody's going to be held responsible for her death unless the feds do something about it. What does it mean for the criminal justice system, and is there anything specific Congress can pass to address it?
Well, look, I think we did the House acting unilaterally passed the Floyd Act, which dealt with something that would have helped in that matter, requiring body cameras and cameras on squad cars as well as avoiding chokeholds and a number of other reform measures. So I think Congress can take appropriate action. And as you know, the FBI's investigation into the Taylor case continues. So what Congress can do is, again, push the FBI to move forward appropriately on that investigation to come to the truth to the matter. And again, I think that what we're trying to message to the American people is peaceful demonstrations are appropriate, and the advocacy for accountability continues. The supporting police and addressing law and order issues are not incompatible with the accountability that's needed. And I think Congress can do both.
With only a minute left, Congressman, I want to talk about the debate Tuesday night between the president and Vice President Biden. President tweeted this morning, by the way, he's pretty much demanding that the vice president take a drug test prior to the debate, and he'll take one too. What's your reaction to that, and what suggestion do you have for Joe Biden?
Yeah, I think the president's being silly. My advice to Mr. Biden is to prepare and stay calm. Don't let the president get you going. And frankly, Paul, you and I understand. You saw those long lines in the request for ballots. I think you stated it. I think that 96% of the American people have made up their minds. And at the extent now, a debate pretty much just cements people's views on where they already are. I'm open to them. I think they're educational to people, but I think this American public has made up its mind.
All right, Congressman Mike Quigley of Illinois' 5th District, thank you for your time this morning, sir. Have a good Sunday.
Thank you. You too.
And we're going to take one more break. After this, House Speaker Mike Madigan sends a defiant letter to lawmakers ahead of the next investigative hearing in Springfield. Plus, Donald Trump and Joe Biden face off for their first time. As I said, we've got the details on what to watch this week. We'll be right back.